Next up, we'd like to invite BlackRock, one of the world's premier asset management firms. Let's give a round of applause, please.
All right, I thought I was getting a clicker, but no one else did, so I think that would be a little bit unfair. All right, hi everyone. My name's Lucas. I'm from BlackRock, and I have a lot of notes in these slides, just saying a lot about what we are. But after all those talks, I'm going to try and keep it short. So I'm an analyst. I joined back in August. I graduated from King's College London, where I studied computer science. But please stick with me. I promise I have some interesting things to say. So what does BlackRock do? So BlackRock is the largest asset management company in the world. We manage almost $10 trillion in assets across 100 different countries. I think we have something like 130 offices. The company was founded over 30 years ago, and we have this goal of staying ahead of clients' needs while taking a risk-first approach. And risk is really core to every aspect of our business. It was a really key principle and a motivation amongst BlackRock's founders. So we manage assets for a large range of clients, individual investors, though not directly retail investors, pension and sovereign wealth funds, charitable foundations as well, and other financial institutions. And we also have a big advisory business. We advise companies and governments. So what is asset management, some of you might be wondering? Essentially, it's just the business of handling other people's money, typically investing it for them. And unlike other asset managers, BlackRock doesn't invest at all on our own books. So we're really client-focused. The client is really king to the infinite degree. And in our capacity as an asset manager, we'll carry out due diligence, assess the risk appetite of our clients, and then recommend various products and investments, all with the aim to maximize our clients' returns, but still keep in mind that risk, which I've said is so important. Okay, so how does technology fit into this? What does BlackRock have to do with tech, let alone this hackathon? Well, technology is how we do this. We have this suite of tools called Aladdin, and as I've heard it put, it's our not-so-secret sauce. It's one of the things that differentiates us from any other player in the finance or tech space, and it's a unified investment and risk management platform that was built to help us better understand risk and manage portfolios on behalf of our clients. Some of our portfolio managers are managing hundreds of portfolios, and that simply wouldn't be possible without Aladdin. So it was built initially because we had no off-the-shelf solutions that suited all of our needs. It started way back in the 2000s, so some people might say we were the first fintech. I'll leave you to decide if you agree with that. And you can think of Aladdin Genie, which is our toolbar, like an app store comprised of a suite of fully integrated tools and applications, all of which are used in the investment management process right from the start to the finish. And it's really end-to-end. It's used in every part of a trade's life cycle. We're an enormous company with, I think, 20,000 employees. And it's used from research and risk analysis right the way through to the trades themselves and post-trade analysis. Here on the screen, you can see some of the tech we use at BlackRock. So like I say, we're an enormous tech company. Aladdin is huge. I think we have 100+ different tools on there. But we're constantly trying to implement new and exciting technology, and that helps us maintain a competitive edge. We've had a big shift towards cloud infrastructure lately. So you can see Kubernetes up there. That might be familiar to some of you. So we're constantly trying to innovate. Okay, so today's challenge. We challenge you to come up with a solution to help evaluate the sustainability and social well-being of investments, make it easier for investors to factor this into their decision. And I apologize for reading that word for word. I know you can read. Okay, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. What are some examples of this? So could blockchain be used to verify the sustainability of materials used in a product? Could sentiment analysis be applied to news articles to provide insight on a given stock? And can you conceive a portfolio analysis tool that helps to evaluate the environmental impact of your trading decisions? So I know that's very broad, but we're interested to see what you can come up with. And our prizes are Fitbits. Not this Fitbit, because I know this is a rubbish Fitbit, but some slightly newer ones, which I think are more like a smartwatch. And we've also got a workshop later, so please come along to that. That's on sort of different ways of dealing with APIs, from REST to gRPC and protobufs, and we use gRPC and protobuf at BlackRock. There's a huge initiative to make all our APIs consistent in that way. And finally, here are some of our early career programs. I'll talk a little bit about the graduate program, like Marshall Wace. I kept thinking it was Waste, but it is Wace. We have a rotational graduate program, so you'll come out a really broad-skilled engineer, I suppose. You rotate through 4 different teams, taking 6 months in each. And there's a wonderful culture at BlackRock. Like I said, it's an enormous company, so I can't vouch for every department, but certainly in APG, which is most of our software engineers, we've got a really relaxed culture. I could come into the office wearing what I'm wearing now. We have ping pong tables, etc. So it's a really lovely culture to be in, and a very flat structure as well, so you can really speak to anyone. Yeah, so thank you very much. Please pop by our stall, and if you want to find out any more about our early career programs, you can see some links and emails up on the screen.